there! I'm Ep2 and welcome back to our Pokemon JourneyLocke. This is Patrick the Pikachu, and I decided that we should check in with him before we start this. Look how happy he is! Alright, so we already have a very happy Pikachu, and time is now for us to get our next encounter. So we are entering the Viridian Forest, and we will get to see who our next squad member is going to be. And it is going to be a Caterpie. Excellent, excellent. Level 3. I think we're going to let Nicole actually tackle this thing once or twice. See what we can do in terms of damage. She is currently the lowest level, so I do want to try and get her some experience. But not necessarily at the expense of endangering her. I think we are going to go ahead and maybe let Peter take this. Peter's a bird. Though I will admit they did really do Pidgey dirty in this game, in that Gust is considered a normal type move, not a flying type move. So we'll let Peter go ahead and Gust this little guy, because it won't knock out because it's a normal type move. And now that he's in the yellow, we'll chuck a Pokeball at this little Caterpie. Alright, good. I'm glad that Caterpie didn't get any ideas from Peter. And this... oh, it's a worm? It's Caterpillar. It's Caterpie. Whatever. Okay. Yes, we do in fact want to nickname this Caterpie. And we are going to break from our usual alliteration, because I think that the name Frida is a very fun name for a Caterpie. So this is Frida the Caterpie. She will eventually be a big, beautiful Butterfree, I am sure. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and battle with this trainer. Hi, do you have a Pikachu? I do indeed, it's right here. It seems like a silly question to ask someone when they have a Pikachu walking behind them. Glass wants to fight. Alright. Nidoran female. Hey, I've got one too, but I think we're not going to have Nicole partake in this fight. We're going to go ahead and switch to Patrick. Get her some experience, but not have her take any damage. We will go ahead and Thunder Shock. Nicely done, Patrick! Alright. And then I guess we could also switch in and let Nick get some experience, potentially, with the rest of this battle. Oh, we could let Nick battle the Nidoran male. Let's go ahead and Thunder Shock at once with Patrick, and then we'll switch Nick in, and let him maybe finish this off. Alright, Nick, come on out. Because Nick is level 6, so I don't feel too bad about switching him in. Because these guys should be pretty comparable in terms of their stats. Though I don't like the fact that he leered me. I should probably have not bothered to leer back, but... alright, that was a crit that did 5 damage. That does not bode well for our ability to do damage here. Oh, we actually did more than I thought. Our Nidoran must just be superior in terms of damage output. I will take that. Patrick and Nick both gaining some experience. Perfect. Oh, no, really? Yes, really. 90 bucks, cool. We are going to hopefully get lots of money from battling everyone in this forest, because we had to... oh, and a Pokeball, yes. Loving the free Pokeball. That's, like, very valuable to us right now. Look at the little Caterpie. Alright, level 3. I do want to get Nicole up a couple of levels just so that she's not the weakest link by too much. But I also do want to get Nick up because I believe Nick is probably going to be essential for our battle with Brock. Because obviously Pikachu does not want to deal with that. And I believe both Nick and Nicole gain a fighting type move somewhere around level 10 or 12. So we'll get one of them up, and Nick is already halfway there, so I think it probably just makes sense to let him go ahead and gain as much experience as possible. I think once we get back to the front of the forest, I think we'll go ahead, head back to Viridian, get all healed up, and at that point we'll probably switch Nick into the lead spot and let him do some more of the battling. But ideally, I would like everyone, when we finish this forest, to be at least level 4. That seems like a reasonable, reasonable goal. Alright, Thunder Shock, Patrick. There we go. Nicole's up to level 3. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I mean, we could also just kind of go ahead and train up Nicole, because since we did catch her first, I feel like she deserved the experience, but... Okay. I really dislike when wild Pokemon appear at a lower level than you could ever catch them at, or ever evolve them to. Like, how do we have a level 4 Metapod? Oh, I do not want to battle this thing. That will take forever. Patrick, come on out. Like, how is that a thing? They evolve at level 7. It's actually one of my biggest fears in Pokemon. Yeah, okay, fear might be overstating it, but my biggest concerns with starting one of the Gen 1 games is that I'm going to end up with a Metapod or a Kakuna that is below the level it evolves at, and it'll take forever to get there because it doesn't have any of the moves. So, like, if you have a Caterpie in your team and it evolves, it remembers the Tackle and String Shot moves. But if you catch one in the wild, it just completely forgot about these moves that it clearly must have had at some point. It's not like it hatched from an egg as a Metapod. And speaking of eggs, the fact that eggs in the first couple games resulted in a level 5 Pokemon always made me wonder, where do the level 1s come from, you know? Like, how does that happen? Alrighty, so let's go ahead and heal up. I am not going to bother to buy Pokeballs yet. We have no more encounters, and there aren't shinies in Generation 1, so we don't have to worry about always having Pokeballs on hand. So we will go ahead, get healed up, and then we will hopefully make our way through Viridian Forest without having to come back too much. So, that is the game plan. Come on, Patrick. Look at his little tail. I love him so much. He just waddles. It's so cute. Alrighty, so we have, I think, a good number of trainer battles, honestly, as we make our way through the forest. So I'm hoping that we can get either Nick and or Nicole up to fighting fit levels for battling with Brock. It'd be really actually nice to get both of them up there, but I don't know if we want to spend that long grinding in this forest. My hope is that by the end of this episode, we'll be ready to take on Brock, if we haven't already done so. I ran a Pokeballs to catch Pokemon with. I know that feeling. I should carry extras. I mean, I do carry extras, don't I? But I've got 3 right now, because I used 1 for the Caterpie. Level 5! That's a high-level Caterpie. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to... Let's switch over to Nick. No, yes. No, let's go ahead and switch to Patrick, because that way Nick can take on some battles of his own. Okay, String Shot, that's fine. Go ahead and Thunder Shock. It would also be nice to see Patrick gaining a couple of levels during this journey. Excellent. Good job, buddy. And Nicole's up to level 4. Perfect. So that means Nicole should be able to start taking on some of the wild Pokemon on her own. Let's go ahead and battle this guy, though. So Nicole probably won't want to take this on, so Patrick, we're probably going to have to step in here. Alright, what do you got, Bug Catcher? You got 2 Pokemon, and one of them is a Caterpie. Okay, level 7. I was considering switching to Nick, but I think... You know what, let's let Nick have a shot at this. We'll let Nick have a chance, right? You're okay with sharing the fame, right, buddy? String Shot, okay, Nick can take that. That's easy. Speed Fell, that's not the end of the world. I guess we could actually Leer to do more damage. Let's see how much Tackle does. Okay, let's go ahead and Leer twice. See how much that does. Okay, that did 3. That's fine. We'll Leer one more time, and then our Tackle should start doing massive damage. Tackle. Alright, Nick, what you got? Alright. Nick missed. Okay, come on. No more missing, Nick. You need to do the damage. That did not do as much as I wanted. String Shot again, that's fine. Nick? Why is Nick's accuracy so garbage today? Alright, one more Tackle will finish off the Caterpie. We'll let Nick finish it off just because he's, you know, put so much of the effort in. There we go. Nicole's up to level 5. She's almost caught up with Nick. And Nick's up to level 7. Okay, good job, Nick. We are going to go ahead, and I think we're going to switch to... Yeah, we're going to switch to Patrick, because Nick is already pretty low in health, and I don't want to, you know, do anything and have him crit or have any issues there. Let's go ahead and Thundershock again, because that is Patrick's one damaging move. But you're so good at it. Yes, you are. Alright. Oh, come on. You know what? We're gonna let Nicole finish this Caterpie off because it's only got one or two HP left. And we can take one tackle. That was a crit. Okay, crit did 5. We can tackle and finish this off. Come on, Nicole. Do big things. I wasn't planning on going back to Viridian, but I really think it might be the wisest course of action. Everyone's gaining 25 experience. Excellent. No, Caterpie can't cut it. Nope, so sorry about your Caterpies, buddy. We'll go ahead and walk back and get Nicole a little bit more training on the way. That's a Pidgey. That's a level 8 Pidgey. We're gonna switch right over into Patrick. Patrick is the king of the Pidgeys. If there's a Pidgey out, Patrick is the answer. Thundershock, Patrick. This is gonna be good experience. This is gonna be good experience. Alright, come on, Patrick. You just gotta hit one more time, buddy. Finish it off. Thank you. I appreciate you aiming a little bit. Thank you. That's very, very good. Nicole gained 30 experience and is up to level 6. Excellent. I feel like we maybe should, you know what, why not? We'll go ahead and we'll switch, and we'll put Peter up front, because Peter should get, I wanted to get everyone to level 4, so we'll get Peter just a little bit of experience, and then we'll go heal up at the Pokemon Center. You'd think that being a forest full of bugs, that this would be a great place to train Peter, but since he only has a normal type move, but this is a bird anyways, so it's fine. Patrick, you know what to do. I think this should be a one-hit KO for Patrick. I have great faith in him. Can you do it, bud? Is this a one-hit KO? Yes, it is. And it wasn't a crit or anything. Good job. And Peter's up to 4. Perfect. And Patrick's up to 10! Look at you go! So we'll switch Pokemon again one more time. And we'll bring Frida up front. And we'll let her get some experience. Because I do want to see everyone up to level 4. And then we're going to focus on training Nick and Nicole. So that way we've got Pokemon to use against Brock's gym. Alright, that's another Pidgey. Level 3. Part of me really wants to beat up on the Pidgey with this little Caterpie, just because I know that it doesn't have a flying type move. Is that wrong of me? How much is Gus gonna do? Yeah, that's very wrong of me. Okay, Patrick, coming out. There's something so funny about, you know, using this little Caterpie to pick on this bird, but the bird was still gonna win. Alright. Get some experience. Let's go ahead and head back to town and get everyone healed up. And then we now have, you know, most of the squad is higher leveled than the wild Pokemon on average. So we should be looking pretty good at not having to come back to this Pokemon Center again. Alright. Heal my Pokemon back to perfect health. Yes, please. It will be very nice when we get to have a full squad. Unfortunately, that can't happen until after Brock's gym, but I'm looking forward to once we do get that full 6 Pokemon and see what we can work with. It's always exciting to have a full team during a Nuzlocke. So, off we go back up to Viridian Forest. We do currently have Frida in the lead. We're going to get her just 1 or 2 more battles, and then we will focus on getting Nicole and Nick, hopefully both up to the point where they have fighting type moves, but we might just focus on one of them, because I don't know how much training it's going to take to get one up, so we'll see. I think what we're going to do is focus on one of them first, and then see how long that takes. And I think once we finish this episode, whatever we've got training-wise is what we will go with to battle Brock. Assuming, of course, that we've gotten all the way through the forest, because that's important. That was a lot of damage from that Pidgey. I was really not expecting Patrick to take 8 damage from a single hit. But Frida's up to level 4, which is fantastic. So let's go ahead, and I think we're going to put Nicole back in the front. So let's go ahead and also switch these two, so that way everyone's back in the order that I caught them, except for, obviously, Patrick and Nicole, since Nicole needs to be in the front in order to gain the experience. Look at that, a little Caterpie, level 5. Should be doable for Nicole. I don't know why I just growled, but that's okay. Tackle, that's fine. Alright, we reduced his attack at least, so Nicole should be able to get lots of experience from soloing a Caterpie. Well, actually, it's Caterpie. How much experience do you think that's going to give her, really? We'll take what we can get, though. Tackle! I mean, at least... Oh, that was a crit. Okay. I was about to be like, at least we're not taking that much damage, and then I saw the bar move, and I was like, that's more than I expected. I'm really not liking how much damage she's taking right now. But she's got to, you know, I think she gets more experience doing battles on her own than the switch training. But also, I think we maybe can do more battles and have it be worth it to... Oh, level 7. Perfect. Okay, so she and Nick are now tied up in terms of levels. So I think we are going to just let Nicole kind of be our focus right now. Because we caught her first, so I feel like she deserves the chance. I am going to switch, though, to Nick. Because... Actually, no, we'll switch to Patrick, because I think the Thundershock has more effect on Caterpie. So we can hopefully train just a little bit faster without having to constantly run back to town. Yeah, Thundershock is definitely better than Tackle. There you go, Patrick. You're showing us how it's done, aren't you? 22 experience, so it does basically just cut the experience in half. Oh, and we get a trainer battle. Excellent. You can't gem out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Okay. I don't see why not. I mean, there's an entire class of trainers in one of the games that dances with a boombox, so... Metapod. I am not going to sit here and watch Nicole fight a Metapod, so we'll go ahead and switch Patrick out. Because the defense raising will not help him against our electric moves. There we go. Special attack! Go ahead and special attack again. Thundershock for the win. Nicole and Patrick both getting 45 experience. That is a lot. We're gonna go ahead and Thundershock once, and then maybe switch back to Nicole if it survives. Yeah. Oh, we got the Para as well. That's super nice. String Shot, that's fine. We are gonna switch back to Nicole so she can get more of the experience. Because I do think trainer battles have slightly higher experience yields than wild Pokemon battles. Is that right, bud? Caterpie's fully paralyzed. Perfect. And then we'll tackle. Nicely done. I don't know if that crit was necessary or not, but I am not upset about it. And Nicole's up to 8. This is going well. And we learned Scratch. Okay, I think Scratch and Tackle are, like, basically the same, but... Yeah, I think Scratch and Tackle are functionally the same, but it's okay, Nicole. You can learn both of them. It means we don't have to worry about you running out of moves, I guess. Oh. So let's switch over to Patrick again. Get that experience. Well, I mean, really just not have to sit here and watch it harden forever. Thundershock. There we go. Oh, it survived. Okay. That was close. You can finish it off now, right, buddy? Alright. Another lovely battle against another bug catcher, but that's what you expect to find in the forest. You did indeed run out of Pokemon. But that's okay. Nobody judges you for running out of Pokemon. It happens. Let's make sure we didn't miss any items. Yes, I want this. Thank you. A potion. Yes, super helpful. And then let's go around and make sure. I felt like there was an item back here, but maybe it's in one of the later games. Alright. Let's go ahead and battle this guy. Alright. I'm gonna be the best. You just can't beat me. I have a suspicion that is not gonna be the case. I'm sorry, bug catcher. You wanna fight? Bring it on. What you got? You got a Caterpie? Level 8. I would ask why you didn't let it evolve, but I kind of understand that. We'll go ahead and scratch with Nicole. Level 8 versus level 8. So this might be a bit of a close battle, but I believe in Nicole. She's already slower, so String Shot doesn't really concern me. Go ahead and scratch again. How much is Tackle gonna do? 3. Okay. That's fine. Could you go back to doing String Shot? Alright, 2 more should do it. Yes, thank you. Because if he String Shots for the rest of the match, then I don't take more damage. Perfect! Thank you, Caterpie, for listening to me. Maybe you should listen to your own trainer, but I'm not complaining that you listen to me instead. So, isn't that nice when things listen to you? Alright, 90 experience! Go, Nicole, go! And a Metapod. Yeah, no. Patrick, this is your show right now. Because it's a Metapod. And oh, that Metapod actually goes String Shot, so it's not just gonna sit there and harden, but we're gonna Thundershock it anyways. This guy actually caught a Caterpie and evolved it. Good for him. Not even using Harden at all. Good for him. He actually knows how to use a Metapod. Excellent. 61 experience for both of them. That's a lot of experience. After all I did. I mean, you had a Caterpie and a Metapod. I mean, you did at least train your Metapod, so I will give you props for that. But it's not like, you know, like you had a grand team of, you know, like 8 or 9, or why did I say 8 or 9, of, you know, a wide variety of Pokemon. I'm gonna go ahead and actually battle this with Nicole. I know you are the king of dealing with Pidgeys. Actually, Nicole did not do what I wanted in terms of damage. Go ahead and swap to Patrick. Level 6 Pidgey. Sand Attack, don't love that. The Thundershock should finish it off, and he missed, so Sand Attack was fine. There we go. Get the experience for both of them. Actually, you know what? We probably should go ahead and potion on Nicole. Yeah, because she's got 20 missing HP right now, so we'll heal her back up to full, or at least almost functionally full. Because I believe there's one more trainer battle that we get to do before we get to leave the forest, and we just got a new potion, so we are all set in that regards. It's like we didn't even use it. Alright, what do you got? Hey, wait up, what's the hurry? I mean, I'm not really hurrying. I stopped and healed my Pokemon. Alright, what you got, Bug Catcher? Sent out a Caterpie. Level 10. Okay, so I can understand why the guy who had the level 8 Caterpie didn't evolve, but why didn't you evolve your Caterpie into a Butterfree? Okay, that did 3. How much are we gonna do? Let's go ahead and scratch. Oh, that was a crit. We might have to switch to Patrick on this. We'll see. Because I'd really like to get Nicole all this experience if we can, but I am not going to lose Nicole to a Caterpie. That is just flat out not happening. Alright. Good damage, good damage! Alright, let's go back to Tackle. I feel like Tackle was doing more. It might be all in my head, but... Come on, Tackle. Okay, one more should do it, I think. Finish it off. Come on, Nicole, come on. Yeah! 112. Nice. Nicole's up to level 10. We defeated the Bug Catcher. Perfect. Hi, Gav. You're good at this. I'm very glad we healed Nicole up as well. Let's go ahead and we'll migrate our way on out of this forest. Caterpie, what level are you? Level 3. Nicole's got this completely under control. Tackle. And then we will get up to Pewter City, and we will heal up, and then we'll come back and do just a little bit more training, and try to get Nicole up to level 12. I think that's when she learns her fighting type move, since she didn't learn it at level 10, so... Oh, one more battle before we get to leave the forest. And it's a Metapod. I wonder how much damage we can do to a Metapod. It's level 4. Well, we'll see if Nicole can take this on. Because I believe evolved Pokemon are also just typically worth more experience. It already got a Harden off. This is not going to go well. Actually, that wasn't as bad as I thought, but we're gonna go ahead and switch to Patrick. Patrick has got everything that we need in terms of dealing with Metapods, don't you, buddy? Because Thundershock doesn't care that your defense rose 3 times. It just doesn't. Critical hit, nicely done. 20 experience for each of them, that's fine. We'll go ahead and poke our nose into the Pokemon Center up here. This is considered the same route as the one we were on below Viridian Forest, so we do not get a new encounter there. But that's okay. We've got 5 lovely Pokemon on our team, and I am not upset. We'll get our next encounter after Brock's Gym. Is that something to look forward to? Alright. Doing good. All set. Come on, Patrick. Hope to see you again. Well, I mean, you will see me again, but you didn't have to hope for me to get my Pokemon hurt. But, I mean, I guess maybe she's just hoping, you know, just in the generic traveling sense of hope. Like, oh, I hope you swing by and visit. You can be perfectly healthy. I hope, it's not that she hopes that I need to visit again, she just hopes that I just will. That's a much nicer way of looking at it, right? Alright, that's a Metapod. Level 6. We're just gonna go ahead and switch to Patrick. No point in making this take any longer than we need it to. Pardon. That's fine. Patrick doesn't care. There we go. Good damage. Alright, cool. Critical hit. I don't think that was necessary. Level 30 for each, or 30 experience for each of them. So I am not upset. That was actually a really good experience yield from that Metapod. Level 6 Pidgey. I think I could probably take this on reasonably well with Nicole. Sand attack. I think we're gonna go ahead and switch. Once the sand attacks start coming out, you don't want to have to take 6 more hits. Because, I mean, realistically, it was gonna take Nicole probably 3 more hits to, do the damage needed, and it'll take Patrick 1. There we go. 23 experience, Nicole's up to 11. 1 more level. Patrick's also up to 11, that's exciting. Trying to learn Quick Attack? Yes please. Can't learn more than 4 moves, delete an older move? Yes. We're gonna go ahead and forget Tail Whip. Because there's no point in lowering their defense when we don't have a physical move. Though admittedly we did just get a physical move, it's still... I'd rather have the Paralysis for catching Pokemon right now. And if we're using Quick Attack, it's most likely not something that we're going to want to have weakened their defenses beforehand on. We'll just want to do the Quick Attack and be done with it, so. Alright, Nicole. Go ahead and scratch. Good damage. Sand attack, okay. But we did a good amount of damage on this one, so it only takes 2 more hits. So 1 more hit after this one, and I think Nicole's got this. Oh, and that did nothing in terms of damage to us. Okay. Right, Nicole, come on. Thank you. Well done, Nicole. 47 experience. Not bad at all. Caterpie, level 4. We're just getting all sorts of experience in here. And I almost forgot to ask my question of the day for you all. What is your favorite bug-type Pokemon? I mean, it's the appropriate question for spending the entire episode in the Viridian Forest. And there's so many good ones. Because obviously we've seen a lot of Caterpies. There's also Weedle. And then there's Paris. So there's, you know, so many, even just in Gen 1, there's a good number of bug types. So what is your favorite, let me be more specific. What is your favorite Gen 1 bug type? Because there's Venonat. There's a good number. So I'm going to give you a second to kind of think on it. Because I don't want to, you know, cut off your thought processes on what your favorite is. And then I'll tell you about mine. So my favorite is actually, in fact, the Caterpie line, specifically Butterfree. My first level 100 in my original playthrough of Pokemon Yellow was actually a Butterfree, not a Pikachu. I know, how messed up is that? But it was. And so I've always kind of really liked Butterfrees ever since then, because once you've trained a Pokemon to level 100, it just gets that special place in your heart. But that is why Butterfree is my favorite Gen 1 bug type. I do kind of want to switch to Patrick and get him some experience as well, but we're going to go ahead and focus on Nicole here. Because I really like my starter Pokemon to be my highest level. And right now, Nicole and Patrick are tied, but since I'm training Nicole and not Patrick, she is most likely going to end up at a higher level than him during this episode. But we will catch him back up afterwards, and it'll be fine. It'll be completely fine. Alright. Caterpie's at level 3. Nicole's at level 11. This is not going to go... Oh, why did I growl? This is not going to go well for this Caterpie. Tackle! Why can I not take out a level 3 Caterpie in one hit with a level 11 Pokemon? It feels like I should be doing more damage than that. That Caterpie must just have really good defenses, or Nicole does not have as high of an attack stat as I would like her to have. But it's okay, whichever case it is. Metapod level 4. Nicole, hopefully you can 2-hit this. Go ahead and scratch. Oh, nice crit! Okay, almost had it in one hit. That's cool. We can take it out in 2. This is fine. Good job, Nicole. And Nicole is up to level 12. Excellent. And we did, in fact, get our double kick. So we're going to go ahead and head on back up towards Pewter City. And then I believe there's only one other trainer in the gym before Brock. So I kind of want to get Nicole, like, maybe 1 or 2 more battles here just so that we can have as much chance of making it through that battle. I'd like to have her get to level 13 before we battle with Brock, just as a matter of just being, 1 level more. I don't remember what level Brock's Pokemon are at. So I think we're gonna this will be the last battle we do in the forest, and then we'll head up to the Pokemon Center, get all healed up, and we will start off the next episode with the gym battle against Brock. Which I'm very excited for. Hopefully you guys are as well. It'll be our first gym badge. I have total confidence in Nicole's ability to hold things down. So that is the game plan. Let's go ahead and heal on up, and then we will see what we can do next time. I'm really hoping that Nicole really puts down the power, because she's really our only hope. Everyone else on our team, like Patrick, can't do anything. No offense, buddy, but it's a ground type. And Quick Attack's just not gonna cut it. And then all of our other Pokemon all have normal type moves, so it's really Nicole or we are in a very sad place. We could train Nick up, but I just don't think that we need to spend the time. I believe in Nicole. And so that is where we are going to wrap up for today. Thanks you guys so much for joining me. I'm Ep2, and I'll catch you guys next time.